Students, today we are going to learn naming of coordination compounds using IUPAC guidelines. The first example, K4FeCN6. So first we can find out what is cation and what is anion. So in this compound, so here three types of complexes are there in this compound present in the simple cation and the coordination anion. Simple cation and the coordination anion, isn't it? So simple cation, therefore we can return as this is what is this? This is a potassium. So no need to bother about the number, how many number of potassium is there, isn't it? So here K is the potassium, so we can write potassium. Okay, next one is the complex ion. So complex anion, isn't it? So in the complex ion, so first preference go to ligand, isn't it? Here Cn is the ligand, then also Cn is the negative ligands. So all the negative ligands are ended with the O suffix, isn't it? So therefore Cn is a cyanide. So in this IUPAC nomenclature, Cn is the cyano. Then how many number of Cn is there? 6 numbers. Therefore we can use 1 means mono, di, tri, tetra, penta and hexa. Therefore we can return as the hexacyano. And one more thing, this one is the ambidentate ligands. Ambidentate ligand means Cn and Nc. So maybe sometimes bonded with the carbon and bonded with the nitrogen, isn't it? So here Cn is there, therefore we can return this in the kappa C, isn't it? Sorry, one correction is there. This is not cyano, this is a cyanido. Okay. Then bonding with the carbon, therefore kappa C. Then next preference go to central metal ion, isn't it? So central metal ion, in the central metal ion present in the anionic complex. Therefore the central metal ion end with the H suffix. Okay, therefore we can return ferrate. Then only we can return the oxidation number of the central metal ion. So here Fe, oxidation state don't know, therefore we can return X. Then Cn is the negative ligand. Here number of Cn is 6, therefore 6 into negative ligands, so value is -1, therefore -1 is equal to 4. 4 means when we return is the ions means here K plus and 4 minus, the complex will be 4K plus and the FeCN6 4 minus. So okay, the charge on the complex ion is -4, therefore it's equal to -4. Therefore X is equal to +2. Therefore we can return +2. That means return the Roman numerical. Okay, therefore this compound name is potassium hexacyanido kappa C ferrate 2. Okay. So in this example, first we can find out the cation and the anion, isn't it? So here this is the not the complex, this is the one of the ion, isn't it? So that means here positive value is present, therefore this is the one of the ion, cation. So in this cationic complex, first we can refer to the ligands present in it. Okay, so here this one is the central metal ion cobalt. This is the NH3 ion neutral ligand, then Cl2. This also ligand, negative ligands. Okay, here different kinds of ligands are available. Okay, already we learned one rule. What is different kinds of ligands available means we can use the alphabetical order, isn't it? So first we can find out the ligands, then NH3 has the neutral ligand, the name is specific name amine, then Cl2 is the chlorido, therefore which one comes first? Amine. Okay, so in amine, how many numbers of amines available? 4 numbers, isn't it? Therefore we can return one means mono, di, tri, tetra. 4 is the tetra. Therefore tetra amine. Then 2 chlorine ligands available. 2 means di, isn't it? Then Cl is the chlorine, here chlorido, isn't it? Therefore dichlorido. Next preference go to central metal ion. Central metal ion is the cobalt, isn't it? So here can we write cobaltate? No need, because this is the cationic complex. Therefore we can simply return the cobalt. Next one, oxidation state of the central metal ion, isn't it? Okay, here cobalt value is don't know. Then NH3 is the amine. So 4 into. So how many numbers are NH3 available? 4. 4 into NH is the neutral ligand. Therefore value is 0. Then Cl is the negative ligand, so minus 1. How many number of Cl is there? 2. Therefore 2 into minus 1 is equal to plus 1. Okay, so plus 1 is the charge on the cationic complex, isn't it? Therefore X is equal to plus 1. Then this minus 2 comes here into plus 2 is equal to 3. Therefore some coordination in this compound, oxidation number of cobalt is 3. So CONH3 4Cl2 plus means tetraamine dichlorido cobalt 3. Okay, next example, CrEn thrice 3 plus, isn't it? So what is En? Ethylene diamine, isn't it? First we can separate this one as the positive ion and the negative ion. Here no problem, only positive ion is there. That means cationic complex is there. Okay, in this complex means first we have to prefer ligands, isn't it? So here En is there. Therefore first we can return the En. Okay, En, ethylene diamine. How many numbers of ethylene diamine is there? 3. Okay, ethylene diamine, otherwise we can return as this one is the ethane 1,2-diamine. Okay, so ethane 1,2-diamine, here in this ligand includes a di value. Okay, so already we learned the rule. The ligand present into the di tri words means we can use the another one way. Okay, bis, tris, tetragus. Do you remember? Yes. So here 3 number of En is there. Therefore we can use the tris diamine. Then the next reference go to central metal ion. This is the chromium. Chromium central metal ion present into the cationic complex. Therefore we can return chromium. Chromium. Next one is the oxidation number. Okay, so oxidation number chromium don't know. Okay, therefore we can return is the X. So chromium value don't know, plus 3. 3 is the number of ethylene diamine present in it. Therefore 3 into ethylene diamine is the neutral ligand. Therefore value is 0 equal to, here 3 plus value is available. Therefore we can return this one as the 3 plus, isn't it? Therefore x is equal to 3. So in this example, tris ethane 1,2-diamine chromium 3. Okay students, do you understand? Hope you understood. Thank you.